Hi everyone, today I will be dissecting the Volkswagen Precision Parking advertisement using the lens of text, audience, and context. So the text here is a still image created by Volkswagen's marketing team showing a funny and symbolic representation of parking precision. The author is Volkswagen, specifically their advertising agency at the time, which was DDB Tribal Berlin. This ad draws from a tradition of clever, sort of minimalistic automotive ads, similar to Volkswagen's other famous ad from their Think Small campaign. The intended audience for this ad is adults who are drivers, particularly those who value technical excellence and reliability. Many members of the audience likely see themselves as cautious and practical people who take pride in carefulness and precision while driving. The context of the ad includes a growing market competition where technological features like parking assistance systems became key selling points. So, looking at the design elements, the central figure is a porcupine parked between two goldfish in delicate plastic bags filled with water. The ground is a clean, plain background that highlights the figure without any distraction, so you can really zone in on the central aspect of the ad. The design uses negative space effectively. You can see that the empty white background ensures that the viewer's eyes, again, are immediately drawn to the three animals and the porcupine. Depth and occlusion are at play in this ad. The porcupine's quills almost seem to threaten the delicate bags, heightening the tension and humor of the advertisement. The left to right reading also follows the porcupine in the middle, flanked by the two goldfish, symbolizing parallel parking cars, or parallel parked cars. The signs and symbols are simple but powerful in this advertisement. The porcupine stands for something potentially dangerous, while the fragile goldfish symbolize the vulnerable neighboring cars that would be around you if you were a person parallel parking your car. There's juxtaposition here that creates visual humor, but also emphasizes Volkswagen's claim that their cars can park precisely without causing damage, even in tight spots. In terms of meaning, this ad relies on metaphor and double entendre. The porcupine parking represents a Volkswagen vehicle, seemingly dangerous because of its sharpness, or in Volkswagen's interest, its technological power, yet gentle and precise when properly handled. There's an element of fantasy and distortion of reality because animals obviously don't park cars, but this defamiliarization makes the parking scenario more memorable and engaging for an audience. The color palette, which is mostly neutrals with pops of orange from the goldfish, uses color in context to draw emotional attention to the fragile elements here. There's an implicit enthymeme. If a porcupine can park safely next to delicate goldfish, then surely a person driving a Volkswagen car can park safely next to anything. The claim here is about technological superiority and trust. The warrant is that precision and control are valuable qualities in a car. It's not explicitly said, but you know as a viewer that's something that you're looking for when purchasing a car. Lastly, this image persuades subtly using shock and effect. Viewers feel a slight tension here when viewing the ad, worrying that the porcupine will puncture the bags and therefore pop and leave the goldfish to suffocate in the air because they will no longer be in the water. But then there's a sense of relief and admiration when they realize that everything is perfectly fine. It creates a lasting emotional connection between the precision parking and the brand of Volkswagen. Thank you very much for listening to my presentation. Thank you.